We're gonna change out this bearing. It's all toast. We're gonna change this clutch fork. She's missing the springs. They disintegrated. They're actually right here. I think. No, I don't even know what that is, honestly. We don't know where those springs went.
Maybe they didn't even put it on. Honestly.
You think?
You would be surprised.
It looks like it melted on. I don't know what really happened. Everything is jacked up here, so we're gonna remove this. The other parts are coming in the mail right now in literally like 8 minutes. So we're just gonna do this, and then she's gonna hop out, get the parts, and then we're gonna continue back on this. Oh, we're gonna put that here. The clutch, we're gonna kind of pull the clutch out. Drop that down there. Here's the old clutch fork. Here's the pivot ball. She bought an upgraded clutch fork, upgraded pivot ball. That's the new one. This is the old one. She bought an upgraded pivot ball, new springs, because we don't know where these springs went. She even brought a new shaft here, so we're gonna put that on. And yeah, look, she got everything right here. Look at that, pivot ball, everything. This is the old one. We're gonna put the new one on. So let's get to work.
Let's go.
This is so sketchy. Oh my God. Sketchy. Pivot ball. Right, that's the new one there. Let's take this old one out. 19 mil. Woo! There, look at that. Let's get the new one there, eh?
If it wants to open, of course, you know.
Woo! Recommended 12 foot-pounds. 12 foot-pounds. So we're gonna put that on there. So right here is foot-pounds. You see it's zeroed out, so you want 12. So it's 5, 10. So right now you're at 5 because it's at the 0. You know, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it goes up to 10. So we're gonna go to the 10, which is right here. The 0 goes there, and then we're gonna go 2, and that hits 12 foot-pounds. 12 foot-pounds, people. Remember that. Hold that transmission there. Let's go this direction. Oh my God, you hear that click? Icapuria. That means that it's good.
I hope so.
Solid. Guys, Super Clean. If you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. They're at your local Walmart, AutoZone, Advance Auto, O'Reilly's, and many other places. Super Clean makes it super clean.
Hell yeah.
Yep. You might want to stand back though, because it's gonna make you cough.
Oh, so now, oh, right.
Yeah, that's you. That's all you.
I don't know about you, but.
So you see there's RTV on it. It's like the red stuff is all RTV. Damn, this shit weighs like a lot, man. This is heavy. Woo!
Stickers.
So this is gonna go over the Hoonigan sticker because she doesn't like that. She actually likes King Custom better. Yeah.
Okay, for the record, I do like Hoonigan. It's just my car is not Hoonigan, so.
But you like King Customs better.
If it makes you happy.
She does like it, people. She's just saying this. She just loves hurting people's feelings.
Why are you throwing it like that?
Bearing.
Oh, look at that. At least we got it now.
Alignment tool, new bolts, and twin disc. Is that a credit card from exedy? Oh, you gotta retain this for your records. Oh, they put it together.
Yeah, they did.
Damn, girl. Damn, look at that. Oh.
Made in Japan. This is the best clutch. I'm just saying. Why it smell like that?
Gear fluid.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
It smells bad, right?
It's like.
Everyone hates the smell of gear fluid. You know I like the smell of that. Just like I love gas. I love the smell of gas.
I like the smell of gas, but this is just
it's a whole
makes me gag. This makes me gag.
I haven't heard you like gag once since we've been doing this, so I don't understand how it's making her feel that way. But she's just normal here.
You know that's a saying, right?
No, I don't.
Well, let me tell you, it is. It is.
Did Hoonigan make you laugh?
You know, I have not seen one of the races.
Does Chris Fix make you laugh? I think not.
Honestly, sometimes I be
Laughing? You on drugs then or something? You on drugs? You laughing at Chris Fix, though?
well, I'm laughing at how he explains everything like perfectly, and then I'm over here f***ing it. Takes me 4 hours to do oil change. No, I'm just kidding, not 4 hours. You barely got nothing in there.
Yeah, guys, this is my RTV. I never know how to store this properly. Every time I put the cap on it, everything gets dried up.
Is that duct tape?
Yeah. I have to keep cutting new holes to like use whatever's left. Feel this. Feel how hard it is.
Honestly, I don't know.
That's for Hoonigan.
Tell me we gotta run out to the store.
Yeah. Well, that's garbage. So we're just gonna go with fate. Put that shit on. No gasket.
Hell nah.
Just kidding.
Hell nah.
Alrighty guys, so we are going to put some red gasket maker high temp on this piece here and sandwich it back together. Perfect. Alrighty guys, so we are gonna put some thread locker on these bolts to tighten this up, and then we're gonna find the torque spec and make sure we torque it to spec. Did they give us a torque spec for this? Alrighty guys, so here is the clutch fork retainer clip. It goes inside of here, so here's the part number in case you guys are interested. And here is the clutch fork. Now, we have to grease in here, but for demonstration purposes only, I'm gonna do this pretty dry so you guys can see how this, you know, thing goes in here, this retainer clip. So we are going to open this. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so this is open. And we are going to insert this pin inside. So the little notched area here goes inside the divot. So we're gonna put these two pieces of the pin in their respective holes. Well, actually first we'll just shove it in here because there's another hole up here. So we're gonna shove it in this hole and then drop it down. Okay, drop it down, and then we're gonna make our way into the first hole and the second hole, which is right there, and find our way into this other hole. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Obviously with the center here greased. Since we are replacing our clutch, it's a good idea to replace our rear main seal. Careful, do not gouge the aluminum when removing the seal. Make sure the surface is clean and install the new one. Here we have our really cool exedy clutch, which is made in Japan. This means it's super good quality. In order to install our new flywheel, we need to disassemble the clutch. Alondra decided to upgrade to a stage 4. This is used for racing applications. We prepare our flywheel by installing a new pilot bearing. This has to be pressed on. We also start prepping our transmission by lubricating the shaft and splines. Lastly, we lubricate our pivot ball. To begin the assembly of our clutch, we start off by installing the reluctor wheel. The teeth need to face inward. Clean the sensor while you're at it. Next, we install our clutch and torque all the bolts to the specified torque. I'll leave this info in the description below. Here we have the exedy clutch. It's a twin disc. Now there's a specific way that this goes. I read the directions over and over many times. Let me show you how it is. I put it together here so that way it makes install easier in the vehicle. Now you have the pressure plate, which is here. You have the first plate, which goes right over this. You have the first clutch disc, which goes right on top, and you have to remember wherever the marking is, that is going to be facing towards you. So this one is going to say TM side disc. This is the one facing towards you towards the drive shaft. So this is gonna be on there. Next plate. And then you're gonna have the next disc right here, which says FW, which is flywheel side disc. Also, the marking faces towards you. So basically, this back piece goes towards the flywheel, rests like this, plate goes down. Next clutch disc goes right on there, marking facing towards you. Next plate goes down, and then pressure plate. That's how it goes. So let's take this and install it in that. Let's install this gorgeous twin disc clutch system. The positive side about having a twin disc clutch setup is that it'll increase the torque handling capacity. The two friction discs share the workload. This is perfect for increasing horsepower and torque. What's the downside, you may ask? Well, aside from the hefty price, you better have some strong legs. You will definitely be getting a workout. Do not remove your clutch alignment tool until the pressure plate is torqued down to its proper specs. The proper torque will keep your clutch discs together until the transmission input shaft is inserted. Alrighty guys, so here we have is the clutch fork. I already installed the throttle bearing and the clutch fork all together, and I greased all the points. So you're gonna install this one clip, grease inside of here. This is where the pivot ball goes. You're gonna put the two clips on each side. One goes up, one faces down. They go in opposite directions. And then you put the pilot bearing back on. Now, it's a little tricky to get the pilot bearing on, and it's a little tricky to get some of these clips on, but just keep trying, and it's really not that hard. You also want to make sure you grease the two ears that go on each side of the pilot bearing and grease behind the pilot bearing so it can slide back and forth super easy. And you also want to grease where that pivot ball is. Once we go to put this back in the transmission, let me show you something as well. You want to grease the splines of the transmission as well as the pivot ball itself. So you want to make sure you put some grease here, which is the pivot ball. You want to make sure you put some grease here so the throttle bearing could slide back and forth. And I put a nice light coating of grease on the splines themselves. You don't want to put too much, because putting too much can cause the grease to splatter everywhere, and that could cause premature clutch failure. So just make sure everything is nice and lightly lubricated, and if you have too much, then wipe it away. We install our new clutch fork. When installing this, you want to press the fork in. This causes the clip in the fork to snap over the pivot ball and hold it in its place. Next, we align the transmission and work on bolting everything back up. Sometimes it's cool to broaden someone's mind in the world of automotive. That's exactly what happened here. Alondra stumbled upon my shop and wanted to learn, so I did what any logical person would do. I taught her. Passing down knowledge is the very thing that keeps mankind alive. Don't be selfish. Always share what you know. Alrighty guys, so that was part 2 of how to install your exedy clutch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Alondra, what you thought?
Stay tuned for more.
Woo! Stay tuned for more.